You may have heard the buzz around central bank digital currencies, otherwise known as CBDCs. Today, I'll talk to you about CBDCs. I'll show you how CBDCs are really just a tool for more control. Before we begin, this video is not meant to be financial advice. If you're looking for financial advice, you should hire a financial advisor. The first CBDC was the Bahamian Sand Dollar that was released in 2020. And since virtually every country has plans to release their own digital currency. To give you some background, cryptocurrency was invented to replicate and replace the current financial system. This has started a war that central banks and governments are eager to win. Bitcoin was the first cryptocurrency to exist and was released after the financial crisis with the intention of replacing the current financial system. So in all, crypto was created as a response to the financial crisis. CBDCs were created as a response to crypto. CBDCs were created by central banks for centralized control of the financial system. We can now define CBDCs as a type of digital currency that was created and controlled by the governments that requires permission to use. We can define cryptocurrency such as Bitcoin as a type of digital currency that isn't controlled by anyone and does not require permission to use. In the current financial system, central banks have to maintain their currencies with interest rates that either encourage or discourage spending. CBDCs provide a solution for central banks by giving them the tools they need to destroy money and issue it. There will be two types of CBDCs, wholesale CBDCs that will be used by banks and other institutions, and retail CBDCs that will be used by folk like you and I. What this means is that there will be one financial system for those in power and another for everyone else. In addition to this, it will allow central banks to freeze holdings, set limits on CBDC holdings, set expiration dates on CBDCs, set location limits on where CBDCs can be spent, set time limits on when CBDCs can be spent, set limits on how much CBDC can be spent, decide what can be bought with CBDCs, add a tax to all transactions done with CBDCs, flag and block CBDC transactions, set limits on CBDCs for specific people and companies, and lastly, set negative interest rates by gradually deleting unspent CBDCs. These are all features that have been openly discussed by central banks around the world. They're stating that CBDCs are the only way for central banks and governments to maintain control of the current system. And that's why the IMF has come out and said that countries must use CBDCs to fight the adoption of cryptocurrencies. The more people become aware of just how dystopian these CBDCs are, the harder it will be for rollouts to be successful worldwide. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and follow me for more.